My name is Szymon Bochniak. Welcome at Microsoft 365 at Work podcast. If you would like to become Microsoft 365 champion and you're looking for space with tips, knowledge, best practices and governance solutions, this audition is for you. This is episode 1, New Microsoft Stream. Today I would like to share with you some of my comments and gathered knowledge about new Stream that were announced during Ignite 2020. What does it mean that we have already new Stream presented as a part of the future of Office 365? So in general, that means that this is the end of current version of Microsoft Stream application that is used by business users today. The new version of Microsoft Stream with full functionality will be produced and delivered and rolled out to all tenants in next 12 months. Of course, the application will be available earlier, but full functionality will be delivered in some period of times, probably next quarters. Microsoft also canceled the extensive work that were planned to improve current version of Microsoft Stream. If you will review Microsoft roadmap for Microsoft Stream, you will see that first announcements of new API for this application were done in 2018. And during these 2 years, I believe Microsoft get to the point that it's not worth to put more investment to that application. We're standing in the situation where new Microsoft Stream, because this is the formal name, will take over on current version and will redefine the way how it is used to serve video files that will be stored on SharePoint or OneDrive rather than on Stream like it is done today. It will also push whole administration, access management, metadata, search or external shelling, which is not present today, to SharePoint or OneDrive part. So you will use these services to manage these aspects of video files that you want to store on your Office 365. In longer term perspective, there is also plan to strongly extend API, CDN usage, or deep integration with other applications. When you sum it up, this is really big improvement from perspective how classic Stream works right now. All these changes addresses missing functionalities, and if your users using Microsoft Stream, you know they were complaining about all that kind of missing features for current classic version. In the second part of the audition, I will share my comments about how this change could impact you or your organization. Remember that you can subscribe to this podcast on Apple, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, YouTube, or whenever you're listening right now. Should you be worried about the release of the new Stream and the retirement of classic Stream? I think this is not a problem, but there are a few things that you should consider from perspective of long-term strategy of using of Office 365. So first of all, the new Stream will be tiered in raw application that is dedicated to host the videos across Office 365. The first one were video service, the second the classic Stream, and now we have the new Stream. And to get your video files in new Stream, you will have to do the migration from classic Stream. If you are early adopter of video service, then you will have to do two-step migration. So first migrate your data from video to classic Stream and then to new Stream. And on the other hand, if you have external resources, video resources hosted on external third-party services and you want to centralize it in Office 365, then you will have to go through migration to classic Stream and then to new Stream. The good thing is that Microsoft will prepare the resources, migration tools and knowledge to go through that process, but still you have to plan the budget, time and resources to make it happen. The second element I consider as some possible risk is moving your data from Microsoft Stream to SharePoint or OneDrive. In general, all additional functionality that will bring that change is really great, but at the same time you're bringing large files to SharePoint environment. Personally, I'm not a big fan of that idea. I never had good experience in working with large volume of big files on SharePoint. Of course, this is technically supported by Microsoft, but still there will be few things that have to be considered. This change will be quite quickly present on Office 365. Soon all recorded meetings from Teams will be stored on SharePoint or OneDrive, so you can expect large files will be present there quite quickly. The good thing is that Microsoft prepared 60 days policy that to store that data. After that period of times, automatically all that kind of files will be removed, but users will be able to exclude their file from that kind of policy. It means that quite quickly you have to prepare for such change. Big files will be landing on your SharePoint in next months, and you have to prepare some kind of administration tasks, maybe governance policies to handle that. And this is the second thing you have to consider from perspective of preparation for such change. The last element that you should take in consideration is all custom projects that are present on your Microsoft 365 platform that heavily use Classic Stream. This platform will be retired, so you have to probably redevelop them to the new Stream application, and this will be challenging because the project is still ongoing and it will take about 12 months to get to the final stage. So for sure you have to prepare some work, prepare some budget to cover that kind of redevelopment if you have such applications on your tenant. You can find additional materials like links, notes or articles in episode notes. You will also find their transcription and useful tools that will help you in your journey through Office 365 applications. In summary, I understood Microsoft's decision to redevelop the Stream application to the app that will just serve the video experience across the whole Microsoft 365 rather than be copy of YouTube. And in long-term perspective strategy, this is a really great choice. I have some concerns about the big files that will be stored right now on SharePoint or OneDrive, missing governance or processes that have to also handle working with them, but at the same time I believe these elements will be really easy to deliver quite quickly. I also hope that this is really the last time that Microsoft redeveloped the video approach for Office 365, and the new Stream will be this final app that we will use. We are ahead of big change, but I believe this will improve our daily collaboration. Thank you for listening of this episode. You can always get back to it by visiting office365atwork.com/1. See you in next episode.